Helium hotspot mining, helium mining, and helium mining. It's just without a doubt the most fun and most profitable way to be mining cryptocurrency right now. Anyone who disagrees either has their helium miner set up incorrectly, or just doesn't know, or just to be blunt, is a hater. Helium mining is basically cryptocurrency mining, like Bitcoin mining, but it uses cheap devices, low power devices that also normally don't make any noise, and it pretty much mines cryptocurrency with radio waves. So like you took a radio and you converted and you built this whole LoRa thing, and now you're making passive income. That's the short version of it, the simplified version. And to put it simply, it addresses a lot of concerns that people want to have with mining, like, oh, proof of work, Bitcoin mining is destroying the world. Well, guess what? This helium miner uses less than $5 of electricity per year, okay? Your phone does way more damage than that. So why don't you throw your phone away if you got a problem? Obviously, I'm kidding, but the pros are real. This is a device that is small, quiet, or just simply silent, and incredibly profitable. My best helium miners right now are still making about $10 or more per day. There are a lot of helium miners out there that you can grab. They are not all created equal, even though some people would like to lead you to believe that. Your deployment of that miner is king. But firmware on these things is a big deal, and the manufacturers are the ones maintaining that. Furthermore, how about getting one of these? Because cat's out of the bag, helium mining is really profitable, and they're pivoting towards 5G. So before we talk about the best ones to buy right now, let's check out some beautiful rigs, because, I mean, can we just take a moment and nerd out with some hardware? Look at these things. Would you just look at it? Are you interested in earning some easy passive income mining Bitcoin? Well, thanks to our monthly sponsor, Compass, they can make that possible. They're based out of the US, they can ship miners to your house or connect you with big farms to have them co-located there, and they even service the entire world. Learn more about Compass with our link out in the video description below. My name is Vosk, you're on the VoskCoin YouTube channel, and we have made over 30 helium mining videos over the last year, which is pretty cool, and it's been exciting. I've learned a lot along the way, and I've been fortunate to, well, have some success and also make some mistakes along the way. We've set out to review literally every single helium hotspot miner that's ever been produced or will be produced, right? Everything from the OG original hotspot, which we are the original owner of, which was really cool to deploy a hotspot back when the network was like literally 1% of its, less than 1% of its size. Now that's insane. Along with all the other interesting models on the way, including FreedomFi and their 5G deployment. To just address it up front, the best helium hotspot miner you can order by far is the Bobcat Miner 300. They have the best miner that you are guaranteed to get, because here's the thing, a lot of manufacturers will try to mislead you because they want your order. They basically end up with an interest-free loan. SPNA has done an absolutely awful job delivering their miners. Syncrobit has done very bad as well, but they are on the cusp of hopefully, and I mean, look at this thing. I finally got to see it in the flesh, and I'm a little excited. CalChip has done an abysmal job as well, and Nebra, like Zebra, is, well, it's kind of like in the United States. You'll probably never see one. Some people in the best helium mining Discord server, shameless plug, your boy's server, call it the Nebra, because Nebra. You ain't never getting that thing. There are also minted miners which do on-the-spot drops of in-stock miners, which are really exciting in the beginning, but the demand is so crazy that they've been having basically troubles with their drops. And like, I tried to order one for an hour and it was just an abysmal experience, and a lot of people are also feeling that way. The best part about the Bobcat Miner 300s is you go to their site, you order, you do have to pay with cryptocurrency, which actually I think is kind of cool and has stopped a lot of people from ordering, keeping their order book manageable. And it's still really easy to do. And if you're having difficulties, we have a full just guide on how to order with crypto on Bobcat miners. Helium mining is honestly really easy. You grab the app, which also functions as your wallet. You set it up in a couple clicks, and then you onboard your Helium hotspot. That's kind of it. You assert the location, and then it syncs up the blockchain. This part is a little bit annoying. It can take several days, especially as their network has grown and kind of become a little bit congested. They're building their own network. They're not copy and pasting someone else's code or anything like that. So they are having to develop it and deal with unique hurdles. Their blockchain has gone down sometimes. It's been halted and frozen. And all of these, of course, are negative things, but we can only fault them so much. It's easy to copy and paste something that's been proven to work, but how about building something unique from scratch? We have to have a little bit more leniency. That's not to say it doesn't piss me off and frustrate me, especially as you grab a new miner and you get it and you're all excited, and then the network's down for 3 days and you're like, what the fuck? I'm trying to ROI on this thing. Bust it, I'll be rich on the tube. All right, look, now hold on. So most of my Helium hotspot miners have broken even actually in about a month or 2 months. That's an insane return. You want to talk about return on investment, ROI? That's unreal. These things cost about $500, making a couple $100 a month, and they don't bother you. That's crazy. ASIC miners, those big Bitcoin miners. There are some smaller box miners as well, but they're application-specific integrated circuit miners. They're purpose-built machines. All they do is mine one cryptocurrency algorithm. Generally, especially like the Bitcoin ones, they're big, they're heavy, and they're loud. And they need 240 volt to be set up, or 220 volt electric. That's okay depending where you are in the world, but in the United States, that's another thing to do. Where most Helium miners are really just little Raspberry Pis. Yeah, that means that they can actually be deployed on any electric type, and they're just easy to deal with. Helium miners generally are maintenance free. There have been some issues with some miners, like the racks had an issue and some of them went down, and they never really got back up. Some of them needed to have the SD card reformatted. Again, there have been some issues along the way, but on average, most of my Helium hotspot miners, I plug them in, I try to get them in a good setup, I try to have it, so they're high, install an additional antenna if needed, just always run with the antenna it comes with and then go from there, okay? Because that's a cool part. You can tinker with this stuff. It's fun, it's exciting. If you want just something that's plug and play, and then that's it, set it and forget about it, well, this could work for you. Or just go grab an ASIC miner. The tinkering aspect of like, okay, how high can I get this antenna and which one, and kind of researching frequencies, and like, what the hell is a dBi, right? That's all exciting. It's the people who are nerds and passionate, they make the most money. You think you just buy 10 of these and you plug them in, you put them in the basement because you don't know anything about nothing, and then you're mad you didn't get rich overnight? That's a dude who's NGMI, which means not gonna make it. I messed up the delivery. Make it. But it's just funny, time and time again, it's the get rich quick schemer, lazy guy. He never makes it. And the fun nerdy guy who really gets into this tech, wow, what a surprise. He's got millions of dollars a couple years later because he sticks with it. And I've just seen this happen so many times. I've watched a lot of personal friends try to get rich overnight, and they end up losing money somehow. I'm like, bro, you could have just like done not that much and you'd be ahead of yourself. You almost like outplay yourself. Set the stuff up, have some fortitude. If you believed in it yesterday, why don't you believe in it tomorrow? Helium is pivoting towards 5G, and it's obviously IoT, Internet of Things. So the whole use case for Helium outside of the building actually now the biggest cryptocurrency network in the world ever, right? And they're getting picked up by Grayscale or evaluated. I mean, this stuff, like short term, the market's kind of like, long term, this is bullish as fuck. Set the miners, let them stack up Helium, and be rich next market cycle. Or panic sell the bottom. Myself and a lot of other people will be buying that up. It's not financial advice, and to be clear, I have dumped a lot of Ethereum. I guess I just Freudian slipped, or I spoke out of habit. I didn't mean Ethereum, but I have done that. I have dumped a lot of Helium, HNT coins, but that's because I thought it was a good time to sell. And I always focus on breaking even on my gear and then stacking up some coins. Furthermore, I'm keeping a stack of cash, okay, that when I feel like we are at a very bloody red day in the market, or month in the market, or several months, like it's blood in the streets. Like I look over there, Jeff's dead as hell. Homie capitulated. Jeremy's never gonna walk again. okay? Because that's how far down he is. That's how much they knocked him down. That's when I'm trying to buy a mega bag of helium. I remember when it was trading for like $6-7, and I really wanted to buy a bag, but I was like, man, it just shot up from like $3-4, and before that it was trading under $1. Oftentimes you always feel like, oh, I'm not early enough, I guess I missed that. But even loading up on helium at today's price long term, you're probably gonna have a really good time. And the best time generally is today as opposed to yesterday, which contradicts what I just said. And that's true. It depends how you want to look at it. I crypto 24/7, 365. I'm always connected to the market. I'm always seeing the prices. I'll know when there's a price I'm really excited and comfortable with. But if you're just looking to be like, hey, I want to throw several $100, several $1,000, whatever at this, I mean, look at the charts. If it's not all-time high, it's probably a good time. This journey has not been all butterflies and donuts though, okay? Because look, there's been a lot of delays ordering miners. That's frustrating. I have watched the miner prices get hiked 2-3 times. That's insane. Scalpers buy up as much as they can, and they turn around and they try to flip these things for double the price or more. A lot of people buy into that. Personally, I try to never buy scalp prices just out of principle. I'd rather wait in line and get it at the retail price than pay double, triple, and get it tomorrow. You can run the numbers, and I mean, to be honest, it could make more sense sometimes to buy the scalp, but you're really just feeding this malicious cycle if you do that. You got to find this line you walk where I operate out of principle and I operate out of just running the numbers. For me personally, I walk somewhere the line in between. There's the age-old question of should I just buy the coin instead of buying a miner if it's so great? Why not both? Should I buy this miner or that miner? Why not both? Well, you can't always buy both, me. Well, all right, me. Well, in all seriousness, like, I get it. It's not always just, okay, just spend more money, right? People ask, which miner should I buy? To be honest, order that one and order that one, and then you kind of hedge your risk. You're likely to get one of them before the other one, as opposed to putting all your eggs in one basket. Unfortunately, a lot of people have been burnt out. A lot of people who are ahead of the curve, say, ordered a bunch of Nebra miners, or they linked up with Parsley Labs, and they're never going to get their miners, or not, or it's going to take them over a year. And that's a really bad experience. And honestly, that makes me sad, because this is so much fun. And especially before the network just exploded in use, it was working so well. And the setup was such a breeze. I never got any errors or onboarding key issue and all that nonsense. The experience has gotten worse, but it's because it's just simply growing pains. I'm hopeful that things will simply get better in the long term. And above all, I'm super bullish on helium in the long term and helium mining. People like, you know, I want to get into crypto, or what coins do you like? It's not financial advice. Helium has never paid me $1. The manufacturers of these miners have never paid me $1 outside of affiliate sales, which, you know, you do use our link and support the channel, and we get compensated for that. I really appreciate that. It means a lot. I'm not making this video just for a ref code, bro. Just to be clear on that. But in all seriousness, like, my point is, this isn't some behind the doors shill. It's not a paid ad, nothing. Like, Helium turned down a sponsored video series with me. I was like, dude, your stuff's really cool. I'd love to make a series on the channel. They said no. I was like, all right, well, thanks. I guess I'll do it anyway because I'm pretty excited. Sure, we do have an ad at the end of the video because of that. Well, you can thank Helium Inc. Do you know that VoskCoin is more than just me now? We have several full-time team members, and if you want to join the team, click the link below and see if there's a position that's relevant to you. If you have applied recently, I'm sorry, I've been making videos. I actually have not been going through the applications yet. It's coming soon. I'm seriously going to do that. I'm sorry for everyone who's been waiting, but if you haven't been waiting, jump in there because we're going to run through everything, and you'd be surprised. I mean, running through applications is like, it's very time consuming, but it's so cool to see how many people from our community apply. And we're really proud. VoskCoin is only hired out of our own subscriber base. Now that's a cool company fact. So I could talk about this stuff all day, but I don't want to do that in today's video. I want to go rip some frisbees with Tails, our furriest and our most furious pup in the VoskCoin HQ. Tails Vosk is actually our CHO here. That's our Chief Helium Officer. I'm Vosk. I work here. You're watching the VoskCoin YouTube channel. I hope you enjoyed today's video. It's just kind of off the cuff. Want to talk about some things, a little bit of an intro recap. I don't even know what to call it. I just hope the video wasn't trash, you know, because some people tell me my videos are trash in the comments, and I reply and I say those comments are trash. Let me see you do a better one. But anyway, I'm losing my mind these days. Seriously, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Just trying to have fun, kind of get back to the basics, and just make some fun content, and just really have more fun with crypto. The last year has been insane. Crypto's just been exploding. So much interest, so much to do, so much to cover, so many tokens, so many coins, and it's easy to feel like this is all you do, and yet like you're still getting FOMO, like you still feel like you're missing out. It's easy to get bogged down with prices and FUD, and you know, just scared. On average, year over year, if you bought coins and you held them, eventually you end up with a lot more money USD than you did before. Sure, the government's trying to inflate it as fast as they can, but hey, the major cryptocurrencies are all outpacing that in just very robust gains. So it's a very exciting time. The people in the game are doing very well. Remember, just take a deep breath. It's a marathon, not a sprint. And that really applies to most things in life, especially crypto and even helium mining. So, hey, I'm done. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow, because we're uploading daily. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.